dear students. Today we can do the problems of exercise 12a. Now we can start with question number 14. The triangle ABC, where A is 2, 6, B is negative 3, 5 and C is 4, 7, is reflected in the y-axis to triangle A dash, B dash, C dash. Triangle A dash, B dash, C dash is then reflected in the origin to triangle A double dash, B double dash, C double dash. So what is given there? First A is reflected in the y-axis. So after reflection we will get A dash. A is reflected. So coordinate A 2, 6 is reflected in the y-axis. So after reflecting in the y-axis we are getting A dash. Then this point again, triangle A dash, B dash, C dash is then reflected in the origin. So here origin to get what? A double dash. Okay. What is our question? Write down the coordinates of A double dash, B double dash, C double dash. Similarly, we will get B double dash and C double dash. Okay. So we want to find out the coordinates of A double dash, B double dash and C double dash. The next question is, write down the single transformation that maps triangle ABC to triangle A double dash, B double dash, C double dash. So from where A to A double dash, what will be the single transformation, that also we want to find out. So first along the y-axis, reflection along the y-axis. So what will be the coordinates of A dash? A dash will be what? Y-axis. So y is same, then x will be what? 2 will become negative 2. So negative 2, 6. Then that same negative 2, 6 is reflected in the origin. So this reflected in the origin means both will change. X and y both will change. So negative 2 will become positive 2 and positive 6 will become negative 6. Okay, coordinates of A double dash is what? 2, negative 6. Next, given B as what? Negative 3, 5. This also reflected in the y-axis to get B dash. So what will be the coordinates of B dash? B dash y-axis. So y-axis remains same. Then negative 3 will become positive 3. Then again is reflected in the origin. Which one? B dash is reflected in the origin to get B double dash. So B double dash will be, both will change. So negative 3, negative 5. B double dash will be negative 3, negative 5. Then C is given as what? C 4, 7. Same y-axis reflection. C dash will be, y-axis means y will be same. Then x will be positive 4 will be negative 4. It will become negative 4. Then next origin reflection. Reflection in the origin. So negative 4, 7. So C double dash will be negative 4 will become positive 4 and positive 7 will become negative 7. So C double dash is 4, negative 7. So our first question is what? Write down the coordinates of A double dash, B double dash, C double dash. So coordinate of A dash. A double dash, we want A double dash is what? 2, negative 6. Similarly, coordinates of what? B double dash is negative 3, negative 5. Coordinates of C double dash is equal to 4, negative 7. You should write coordinate, okay? Don't write dictum. Coordinate you should write. Coordinate of. Okay, that is our first part. Then second is, write down the single transformation that maps triangle ABC onto triangle A double dash, B double dash, C double dash. So look at A and A double dash. So what is the X? 2 here, 2. What about B? Negative 3, here also negative 3. 4, here also 4. So x is not changing, y is changing. No, 6 becomes negative 6 and 5 becomes negative 5, then 7 becomes negative 7. So what will be the single transformation from A to A double dash? X is not changing, no, so it is reflected in the x-axis. So answer is what is, write down the single transformation that maps triangle ABC onto triangle A double dash, B double dash, C double dash. So our answer is what? It is reflection in the which axis? Same x. So answer is reflection in the x-axis. So that is the answer. Okay. Next we can do the second one. Next question is question number 15. P and Q have coordinates -2, 3 and 5, 4 respectively. Reflect P in the x-axis to P dash and Q in the y-axis to Q dash. So listen carefully. P is reflected in the x-axis and we are getting, after reflection we are getting P dash. Reflection in the x-axis. Q is reflected in the y-axis. After reflection we are getting it as Q dash. State the coordinates of P dash and Q dash. Can do it now. So just try it. P -2, 3. Then Q 5, 4. Given. Reflect P in the x-axis to P dash. So we are getting P dash x-axis. So what will be the coordinates of P dash? Reflection in the x-axis. X-axis means x will not change. So -2 as -2 itself and y will change. So +3 will become -3. Okay. Then same way, what is given, the Q is given as 5, 4. Q is reflected in the y-axis. Y-axis to get Q dash. So after reflection we are getting Q dash. So what will be the coordinates of Q dash? Q dash means reflection in the y-axis. Y-axis means y will not change. Same +4 itself. Then 5 will become -5. So coordinates of, what is our question? State the coordinates of P dash and Q dash. So therefore coordinate of P dash is equal to -2, -3 and coordinates of Q dash is equal to -5, 4. Okay. Then next question. 16th one. 16th question. On a graph paper, plot the triangle ABC whose vertices are at the points A 3, 1, B 5, 0 and C 7, 4. So you should do this in a graph paper. So take your graph paper and do it neatly. Okay. On the same graph diagram, in that same paper itself, you will plot A, B, C. You will write a coordinates, then x-axis, y-axis, then points marking. That all things you will do, and after that you want to mark A, B, C. In that same paper itself, what we want to do, on the same diagram, draw the image of triangle ABC under reflection in the origin O 0, 0. Without a graph we know reflection in the origin. After reflection we are getting, no. So what will be the answer? Reflection in the origin. So A will be, answer will be what? Suppose A dash be the reflected image. After reflection we are getting is getting it as what? A dash. Suppose let us assume it as A dash, B dash, C dash. It is reflected in the origin. So A point is which one? A coordinate 3, 1. So reflection in the origin. So A dash, we assumed it as what? A dash. So what will be the reflection in the origin? So A dash will be what? Origin means both will change. So coordinates of A dash will be -3, -1. Then B point, which one? B coordinate is 5, 0. So again here also B also reflected in the origin. Both will change. That means 5 will become -5, 0 no change, -0, +0 we are not saying that. So answer will be B dash negative 5, 0, comma 0. Then C, same way, C will be what? Reflected in the origin, we will get it as C dash. So C dash, 7 will become negative 7 and 4 will become negative 4. So C dash, coordinates of C dash is negative 7, negative 4. That we want to plot in our graph paper. Okay, so do it neatly. So coordinates we got, but we want to express that in our graph paper. Okay. So 16th question. X-axis here is x, this one x dash, here y, y dash, then origin. We want to plot which one? A, 3, 1. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Here negative 1, negative 2, negative 3, negative 4, negative 5. Depending upon that, we want to mark. Then next is what? Here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Why we are taking 7 and 8 means C point is which one? 7, 4. 7 in the x-axis. So here we want to mark 2 more points. So 5 equidistant. Okay, 7. 1, 1 box you want to take. Then mark the points. So here it will be what? Negative 1, negative 2, negative 3, negative 4, negative 5, negative 6. Up to this it is clear, I think so. Then A31. We want to mark A31. A31 means A31. Listen carefully. This is x and this is y. First one is x and second one is y. So look at x. X3 and y1. So it will coincide here, no? Y1. So it will be that A31. This is that point, A31. So write that, mark that point and write A31. Okay. The next point is 50. So look at 5. Where is that 5? X5. 50, no? 50 means 5x. No y there. So it will be this point. B50. Okay. The next is what? C 7 4. 7. C is 7 4. X 7 y 4. Here is 7. Then 4 here. So it will coincide somewhere here. So do it neatly in your graph paper. So it will be 7 4. Okay. We want to form a triangle. Plot the triangle ABC, no? ABC whose vertices are the points. On the same diagram, draw the image of the triangle ABC. So we want to join this A, then B, C. Okay, we will get triangle ABC. Then after that we want to draw another triangle using that, which one? Reflection in the origin concept is there. We will get what? A dash, B dash, C dash under reflection in the origin. So just do it. A dash will be what? Reflection in the origin. So A dash point will be, which will be, A is 3 1. No. So A dash origin reflection, no. So both will change, negative 3, negative 1. What about B dash? B dash will be negative 5 0. Then C dash will be, C is 7 4, reflection in the origin. So it will be negative 7, negative 4. So that also we want to mark in the same graph paper. So A dash, negative 3, negative 1, negative 3x and negative 1 is which one? Y. So negative 3, negative 1. So somewhere here it will be, it is A dash, negative 3, negative 1. So mark that point. Then B dash, negative 5 0. Negative 5 0 means here is negative 5, x negative 5, y 0. So here it is B dash, negative 5 0. Then C dash is what? Negative 7, negative 4. So where is negative 7? So I didn't mark here negative 7. So that so we want to mark, that is negative 7. Here x dash, negative 7 and which one? negative 4. So now I am rubbing this. Negative 7, negative 4 means y is negative 4, x negative 7. So somewhere here it will be, okay, c dash will be negative 7, negative 4. Just join the a dash, b dash and c dash, okay. So this will be your answer. In the same graph paper we want to do ABC, triangle ABC and triangle A dash, B dash, C dash, okay. Next 17th question. Point A 4 negative 1 is reflected as A dash in the y-axis. Point B on reflection in the x-axis is mapped as B dash negative 2, 5. Write the coordinates of A dash and B. So listen carefully. Point A 4 negative 1. Point A 4 negative 1 is reflected as A dash in the y-axis. Okay. We don't know the coordinates of A dash. That we want to find out. So what will be the coordinates of A dash? It is reflected in the y-axis. Y-axis means y will not change. So it will be negative 1 itself. Then x will change. That means 4 will become negative 4. So coordinates of A dash is what? Negative 4, negative 1. Next, point B on reflection in the x-axis. So somewhere here one point is there. It is reflected what? In the x-axis. Point B on reflection in the x-axis. So x-axis reflection is given as B dash. So getting as B dash, coordinates of B dash is given as negative 2, 5. Then we want to find out the coordinates of A dash and B. A dash we got. What will be the answer? Coordinates of A dash is negative 4, negative 1. Given B dash is given. We want to find B. So how can we find B? X-axis reflection means x will not change. So same x negative 2 itself. Then here it is after reflection getting as positive 5 means, so it will be what? Negative 5. So coordinates of A dash and B we want to find out. So therefore coordinates of A dash is equal to negative 4, negative 1. Then next is what? Coordinates of B is equal to negative 2, negative 5. Okay. Next question, question number 18. 18th question. Point negative 5, 0 on reflection in a line is mapped as 5, 0. 5, 0. So point negative 5, 0 on reflection in the line is mapped as, first I will read the question, that is better. A point negative 5, 0 on reflection in a line is mapped as 5, 0 and the point negative 2, negative 6 on reflection in the same line is mapped as 2, negative 6. Name the line of reflection. Then second one is write the coordinates of the image of 5, negative 8 in the line obtained in A. A means the name, we will give line of reflection in which axis that we want to do. That is line obtained in A. Point negative 5, 0 on reflection in the line is mapped as 5, 0. So it is mapped as 5, 0. Point negative 5, 0 after reflection it will get as 5, 0. And the point negative 2, negative 6 on reflection in the same line, that same line is mapped as 2, negative 6. 2, negative 6. Name the line of reflection. We want to write down the name of that reflection. So for writing name of that reflection means, line of reflection means, in either it will be in x-axis or y-axis or origin. That we want to find out. That is the meaning of that question. Name the line of reflection means The line of reflection will be either in the x-axis or either in the y-axis or in the origin. So look at xy. First one, negative 5, 0. Negative 5 will become positive 5, no? Negative 5, it becomes positive 5. 0 means no change. So we can think that it will be, sometimes it will be in the y-axis. But we want to clarify that. Why? Because point 2, negative 2, negative 6 on the reflection, the same line is mapped as 2, negative 6. So look at the second point, second coordinate, negative 2, negative 6. Here also negative 2 changes to positive 2. Then what happens to this negative 6? No change, no? So directly we can say that here also 0, here also 0. So y is not changing. That means ordinate is not changing. That means y-axis is not changing. That means x changing, no? Here x change. Here also negative 5 becomes positive 5 and then negative 2 becomes positive 2. So here the reflection will be along the y-axis. Clear, no? It will be in the y-axis. So our question is what? Name the line of reflection. So answer will be what? Name the line of reflection. So line of reflection will be in the which one? In the y-axis or x-axis? Will be in the y-axis. Why? Because y is not changing. X is changing. So y-axis is the answer. The next question is, write down the coordinates of the image of 5, negative 8. Second part is, we want to write the coordinates of the image of 5, negative 8. Image of negative 5 and negative 8 we want to find out. In the line obtained in A. Obtained in A means A we got it as reflection in the y-axis. So we want to find the image of 5, negative 8. Which axis we want to? Reflection in the previous, same as question number A. A means this is the A part, no? This is A and this is they marked as B. So reflection will be in the y-axis that we already discussed. So y-axis. So 5, negative 8 is reflected in the y-axis. So what will be the answer? Y-axis means y will not change. So y will be negative 8 itself. Then 5 will become what? Negative 5. Okay. So that exercise completed. Next class onwards we need a graph paper. Then next class we can do next exercise, exercise 12B. Okay. Thank you all of you.